Hello traders, welcome to the new video. In this video, we will be discussing about the trade which I took for the challenge which I had started for using 50,000 as a capital for 50 trading day. So let's start ahead with this video. So what I did today in the morning, yesterday before starting ahead with the today's trade, yesterday's in the market analysis video, I had explained you about the candle formation with respect to this candle, the mother candle, what I had explained. Today if you see the importance of this candle, let me clear this. If you see the low of this candle, what I had mentioned yesterday, it was 19550 and the high was around 19737. So if you see today's candle, the low was around like 19554. It's like 4 points above this candle, and even today's high is almost like 730, which is below the high of the pre candle, which is on 7th of September. So always a mother candle, it will follow the mother candle. So today's also price action, if you see, the range was like in between 19,550 and 19,700 730 levels. So let's start with respect to this analysis. I had taken the trade. I will explain you at what time and where I had made an entry. So I started making an entry on the call side. Like if you see today's like this monthly expiry 90,600. I bought at 921 around four lots, and again I added like two lots at 930. So cumulatively I had around 300 quantities, like six lots at the beginning. So then I waited till I waited till 10 o'clock. I started again adding up at 10 o'clock, 10:10 and 10:12. Around like I added overall 600 quantities. So overall I had around 900 quantities by the time of 10:12. So the cumulative average that comes around, I had made up the Excel sheet over here to explain you how much quantity was it. Like if you cumulatively add all this price, the average price comes around like 50 rupees. So I had made an exit at 65 rupees. So overall cumulatively the profit with respect to 900 lot was 13,240. So overall, if you see, I cumulatively added the timing also, the number of the lots that I added, and this is the overall average with respect to the price what I had paid for 18 lots. So overall, I was able to make 13,000. The capital which I used for this trade was 45,000, which is less than 50,000. So hence this comes under this challenge. Hence the overall return that I gained from this trade is around 29%. So if we remove all the brokerages and all, it will come around 29% overall returns that I gained from the capital invested. So let's move ahead with the Nifty chart where I made an entry. So initially in the beginning, I started making a position at this point, thinking that we will find a support zone at this point. This couple of points. So, but Nifty gave a breakdown, and I was waiting for this specific level to enter the additional lots. Like if you see the what I said about the mother candle, so the low was around 19,550. So I waited around, like if you see majority of the quantity which I added, like almost 200 overall 600 quantities I added in almost 10 minutes time frame. Like in the 10 minutes I added overall like 600 quantities. So if you see in the Nifty 50 for 5 minutes chart, if you see over here, like this is the candle wherein for the 10 candle, then later on, if you see around 10:35, the price was able to sustain over there. It was forming a rectangular pattern over here. Hence, I was able to hold it. My stop loss was well below 19,540 till 540. Anyhow, the risk to reward ratio was, I was able to make risk to reward ratio of 1 is to 1, more than 1 is to, like around 1 is to 1.2. But overall, the risk factor I had taken was higher, but the return also were decent with respect to the exit where I made. Even if after this exit I would have if I had held this position, the premium at the end of the day it went around like 130 rupees. So if you see here, this was a zone where the consolidation had happened, and from there we saw like fast rally and a slight consolidation at this point. So my exit strategy, what I had made during this trade, if you see, I made an exit at like 11 o'clock at around 11:15. If you go to the 11:15 candle over here, see there was a consolidation. Why I Let me move this. Why I made an exit is like, if you see here, there was a resistance point which was happening at this point. The day high was around like 19650, so the price was able to go till around 19630. So I made an exit assuming that we will face a resistance at this point, because the previous price action over in the during daytime itself, in the early morning, we had a rejection and consolidation pattern had happened over here. So once I hit the target over here, I thought of like exiting. Even after the consolidation, we saw like a huge breakout from the Nifty. Overall, at the end of the day, I was able to make a decent profit. And trading with a level based strategy helps out with, even you can trade with a smaller capital. So hence, the important thing to make the trades is like to wait and patiently wait for our levels to come, and then we can make an entry with a restraint, with lesser risk to reward ratio find. So the overall profit I made is around 13,000. So that's it for this video for the 50,000, for the 50K challenge. So I'll be updating about the next trade when I be using the 50,000 limited 50,000 capital, and I'll get back to you regarding that. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.